Hi everyone, let's look at brief exercise 11-4. Now, we're dealing with unearned revenue, and remember that unearned revenue represents an obligation of a company, right? It's a liability. It represents something that they still have to do, something we owe to third parties outside the organization. Okay, so let's explore this one. Bramble University sells 6,100 season basketball tickets at $208 each for its 13-game home schedule. Give the entry to record the sale of the tickets and the revenue that we would recognize after we've played the first home game. Okay? All right. A couple things to keep in mind. 6,100 times 208 is going to give us 1,268,800. And if we play 13 home games, we have to divide that amount by 13 to come up with the amount of revenue that relates to each home game. Okay, so with that said, we're going to debit cash for the full 1,268,800. Let me put that there so you can see the calculations, right? And we're going to credit unearned ticket revenue at the time we collect the money. We're assuming we're collecting the money long before they play their first home game. Okay? So, where does that show up? That's a liability on the balance sheet of Bramble University. Then, we play our first home game. Oh, by the way, that was to record the sale of the season tickets. And then after we have one home game, we record this entry. At this point, I can just eliminate our little box. We're going to debit or decrease unearned ticket revenue by $97,600. The debit is a decrease because the normal balance of an unearned revenue account is a credit. It appears on the balance sheet, right, in the obligation side. And we're going to record revenue. Okay, so this is an instance where we're dealing with accrued revenue. The cash all came in long before we started the basketball season, or at least before the first game. And then we record 1/13 of the revenue after each home game is played. Okay, that's all there is to this one. I hope you found this to be helpful.